right, we are back. It is scales time again. Uh, Same list as it's been. On one turn timber, it came up to have this available, which I was very happy to have. So I think this is where I'd like to be. Two Tamios is fine. Two Force of Vigor, great. I won, I think, the last match to go 3-2 against Titan. Just when they go turn one, when you're especially on the draw game three, and they go like turn one, Saga Amulet, and you can just take them off of an entire turn, a Saga and an Amulet, it is backbreaking. Even though we do go down quite a bit of threats, I still think that's the right move. So yeah, let's get into it. I don't think there's much else I've changed. Still on two pathways, five forests. Want to maximize my ability to play through a Blood Moon. So here we are. I can't remember what we lost. I think we lost to Rhinos yesterday. Oh, there was one game. Yeah, in Living End. I think we lost to Rhinos in Living End. Uh, the Living End match, I think it was like game three where they just had it all. So not much to do about that. I think they had, what was it? Like, I think they had force. Maybe they had force negation. Maybe not. But I know for a fact they had two foundation breakers, uh, which, just try. And I think I needed to like draw a land to be able to like hold up my Tamios, plus hold up my Tamios plus play. I think it was Void Mirror, and they just had the foundation breaker for it. All right, we are on the draw. No green mana. We don't have green spells in this hand. This hand seems fine. It's got Cauldron, Ballista with Inkmoth. This can go get an Ozolith to pump Inkmoth, maybe for an infect kill. Even if we top deck green cards, I still think it's okay. Opponent keeps on 7. All right. And we're off to the races. Tapped green white. I think this is like the new start for Zoo. Something like that. Oh. Solitude. So they're Omnath control, maybe? Ravager's a good pickup. Them having Solitude's good to know about. Oh, Sentinel? Huh. Oh, is this Stoneblade? But with why do you have a green-white land? Interesting. Do we play one of our ballistas and threaten to shoot this Sentinel? Probably. Yeah, we'll just hold Zabaz back for a block in case it's like weird hammer and they have like Sigarda's Aid plus hammer. We can just chump block or threaten to kill. Yeah, this is... I'm not sure what we're up against. It's a pile. Oh, idyllic range. Okay, is this the spike? Uh, Spikes list. I'm not exactly sure what. They play Leyline Binding in this deck. They don't have black right now, so they can't binding for one, which is nice. I think we are going to like Ravager Zabaz, and then next turn be able to play like Cauldron, get Ozolith. Should I wait to play the Zabaz? Could play Zabaz right now, plus Cauldron, and hold back my Ravager. I think we want to play Ravager Zabaz this turn. Next turn, be able to threaten 4 mana and like Cauldron plus activate Ink Moth and win. I think that's the play. We'll keep this one. We're going to give our Ballista some counters. I think we just do this now. We just get in. We're just going to get in with Ballista. Is there ever a world where I just kill them now? The Sentinels? Probably not. I probably need to preserve these counters on the Ballista for as long as possible. It's just going to be a, Captain. Okay. What 1-drop are you getting? Another Sentinel? Maybe they have a Solitude in hand as well. Oh, they get their own Ballista. Okay. Huh. Well, we're going to float one. Get Nozlith. Do we let them draw 2 cards? Probably can't let them draw 2 cards. So I could play Cauldron. Cauldron, tap everything. I think that's probably the play. It's just like play Cauldron. Don't let them draw anything. And if they want to like idyllic, if they have a second idyllic range, I just ping the one that they target. Yeah, I think that's what they're going to do. Yeah. Do they pick the right one? They do. Okay. I wonder if they have like Surge, if they ever have like Surge or something like that. I'm glad we got to blank that, so now we get to play our Cauldron. Do we attack with both? Probably. Or no, I'd probably just sack Ravager now. Put Ravager under the Cauldron. We're going to give it to Ballista. If they want to Solitude it, it's like kind of okay. And the Modular gives it an extra trigger. They're going to be forced to block Ballista here. Or have like Solitude, I think, to deal with it. Almost. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, attack. Oh shit. Talking to myself and just missed my attack. That's not what the people wanted. That's alright. Kind of stinks that they can now hard cast Solitude, but we can give our Ballista flying next turn. Maybe it was better to make my Ravager a Ballista rather than make my Ballista a Ravager. Because of the modular, that was probably better. Because this would have been 2 counters on the Ozolith, 2 counters on Ballista. It would have been a 4. My Ravager would have been a 5 countered creature. Yeah, they're Heliod. Okay. Okay. Can't remember. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature or enchantment you control. Another target creature gains lifelink. So they need to gain life. Excuse me. Yeah, I think that we just like let Ballista fly. Then they're like forced to Solitude their own creature. They're probably thinking of doing it now because I have already activated my Cauldron. They have 3 cards. That being said, they have 3 cards in hand, and they're probably going to wait till I target. I think I'm still just going to target the Ballista with it. Let them do it now. 3, 4, 5, 6 can still deal with their entire board, and then they're going to be left with 1 card in hand. Okay. What are you fetching, opponent? Oh, they can Leyline Binding it. Okay. Which is like still okay. Yeah, binding. What are you going to target? Probably my Ballista. My Ballista? Okay. I will sacrifice. I just don't get to have a Ballista anymore, which kind of stinks because I've already activated the Cauldron. So do I just like... They have Ballista in hand. Oh, I think I lost. No, maybe not. So they have Ballista in hand. I think I can probably kill with... This is going to be worth 2. So 6 goes to here. This is going to be worth 7. This is going to be 1. I need to get 9 counters. 6, 7, 8. And I've already played my land for turn, so... Oh wait, I can animate Inkmoth. Destroy my own Zabaz. Give this a counter, sacrifice, put a counter here. So I can destroy my own Zabaz. Give my Infect Flyer a counter. And actually, oh, this is going to be super lethal. Because I'm going to give this 7. It's going to be 1 here. It's going to be 7. No, I need to give it here. So I can sacrifice my Ballista to my... Yes. Sacrifice a creature. This gets another counter. That's 7. That's going to be 3. That's going to be 10 Infect. Okay. A lot of complicated lines. Don't miss my attack this time, please. Okay, so they are Ballista Heliod combo. White, green, but like primarily white, so let's see. They have Solitude. Tamiyo's probably fine. Can make them sacrifice an enchantment. Sacrifice their Heliod when they try to play it like super fast. Oh, Haywire might, definitely. They have Binding. Force of Vigor probably don't need. I don't think it's for this matchup. They do have Esper Sentinel. I mean, if they've already got Ballista on the field plus the Heliod, I'm probably dead anyway. Dismember's probably okay to like force something. I'm gonna be on the draw, so I keep my Gemstone. These seem bad because they're an exile-based matchup. Zabaz is okay, not mandatory. They probably gain infinite life, but we have infect, so don't always have to worry about that. Can still beat it. The One Ring probably don't need in this matchup because they theoretically could just like kill me at instant speed with Ballista if they get that down. No, we're gonna leave in at least One Ring and take out the Hangerback Walkers. More and more I find Hangerback Walkers just like not great. Yeah, I think that's fine. Do I need the Dismember? That's fine, I'm sure. On the draw, we have Stirring Scales, Patchy, Azo, Ravager. This looks like a decent hand. We're going to keep 7. Ooh, Haywire might. Okay. Thought I was going to start on Scales. If I draw like Ballista or... Ooh, Saga's a good one too. I play this, I think. Stirrings. We're going to Stirrings first. Cauldron or Ballista is probably pretty good. Zabaz is probably okay. We have 3 lands already. Could get a 4th land. I think Zabaz is gonna hopefully help aggro our opponent out. Kind of need to get the Haywire Mine off the field. They can't activate it right now, which is like reassuring. So what's the play next turn? Just Patchy? Oof, oh my gosh, another Scales. I think I play my Saga. Do I want them? I really don't want them to destroy my Saga, but I think that... Let's see, if I go Saga Patchwork, they destroy my Saga this next turn. They didn't have anything on 2. Maybe on, if they don't destroy it, I can go like... Yeah, I'd probably just give them nothing to destroy this turn. Next turn, be able to go like Scales, Zabaz, Ozolith. Or if I draw another green source, I could like go... If they offer this trade, I will take it. Oh. Will I take it? Huh. I think I take it because next turn being able to go like Scales, Zabaz, Ozolith seems. Well, maybe not. Maybe they just don't have any green mana right now. Oh boy. That's a good one. Did I board in the Tamios? Yes, I did. Okay, good. I was just like thinking of like, they can Solitude this right now. I'm gonna play my Saga. I don't think they can go off next turn. They're probably thinking about like solituding my Patchwork, but like I said, it's okay because this turn I'm gonna go 3 1-drops, and if they don't take my Saga, thinking of going 2-drop this turn of Ravager. Instead of the triple, because no, I could theoretically like just win next turn. Hopefully they don't have green mana and they weren't just sandbagging it. Okay, no green mana. The One Ring, okay. May I please have a Walking Ballista, please? Walking Ballista deck, that's the one I want. I'll even take a Stirrings into Ballista. Ooh, Tamio's a good one too, though. I'll take that. We might see where I can, like, Tamio's my Nexus before it's a creature. We just Cauldron or Ravager. It's probably Ravager. Hold up, Tamios. Well, let's see. Next turn, if I play Cauldron, next turn I can. This will have 6 counters on it on my Patchwork. I can destroy it with 1 mana. It'll be 6. I'll be able to. I can't. And there's no creature in the yard, but I will be able to like destroy it with 6 counters. I'll put 6 counters here. If I don't, this is all saying if I don't draw land for next turn. Meh. I don't want to give him too many targets. We're just gonna play the Ravager. There's a lot of blockers that they're gonna, or a lot of attackers they're gonna have to deal with next turn. Plus a Patchwork that's got Ward 2. Okay, they're drawn. Maybe they're really looking for a green source. They're probably obviously worried about this Urza Saga going off next turn. There's the green source. So they can't Hardcast Solitude if they want to have Haywire Might up, which is like fine. The Tamios that was a draw. Getting to just protect nearly anything. If they want to like Haywire Might my Saga, I'd probably let them. Because having Ravager on board, I can make this Inkmoth super lethal if they don't have like green source, follow up One Ring. Oh, woof. Opponent, do you have an untapped green source? Okay, here's the other One Ring. That's why. Okay. And I could needle the One Ring too. Okay, draw another card. Weird they gotta tap Rogren Triome. I'm surprised if they don't have like a green source up. Alright, same thing. Stirring's Ballista, please, deck. Another Scales. Okay. Probably the right. My own Haywire Might. Oh, I play Cauldron. I can activate. So I play Cauldron for that. Is it Springleaf Drum or Cauldron? Or Springleaf Drum or Haywire Might? It's probably Haywire Might. Because I can exile their... I can exile their, what's it called? Yeah, I think it's Haywire Might. Force them and then put Haywire Might under the Cauldron. Nah, because I can't do that all this turn if I want to hold up Tameo. Because I'm going to go Cauldron for 2, Haywire Might for 1. I think I'm just getting a Springleaf Drum. Having 4 mana this turn seems good. Nah. I just have to needle their One Ring. I just want to hold up my mana. So they have to be able to chain another ring or their bindings cost 2 right now. Or 3? No, they cost 2. I think. Because they have 3 types, which means yeah, Pithing Needle stops the One Ring for 1 mana here. Whereas Haywire Might stops the One Ring for, or what, that stopped it for free for my Saga, versus Haywire Might would have cost me 2, and I really would have wanted to, like, I could have theoretically, like, they're gonna take my Patchwork or my Ravager. That resolves. What are you targeting? I mean, pay the ward too. It's okay with me. Costs you 3 mana. I get to keep all my counters. At least for the time being. They may go like Greenland. Oh, just the snow-covered plains. Binding for... Okay, it did cost 3. Well, this is where I think the game might end. So they want to take all of those. I think that I can just eat this. Make this 6. Yeah, this is going to be super Ink Moth lethal. Oh no, I need a land. Shoot. I need a land to protect my Ink Moth. But that's like, this is like kind of okay for the time being. Just going to eat Patchwork. If I draw a land, that's great. If I don't, it's okay. Actually, they'd have to have Solitude. Ooh. I think I could just, I think I can win here. This is, 8-12 with my Raptor, so I can, I mean, they have to have multiple, I think I just, do this on my Ravager, where I can make it fly. Or can I just, like, give 6, 7... They have to deal with 2 lethal attackers here, which seems fine. I think they're going to block one and try and Solitude the other. Which is okay. Then they Solitude my Zabaz. Well, I guess, yeah, we just let them take 4 here. Up to 10. Okay. We don't need to do anything. They have to present. They have to present me with a problem. So they've played land for turn. Bindings cost 2 now, because they now have green. Can't tell if I'm playing that slow or if I'm lagging a little bit and it's causing me to drop my clock. I'm probably playing slow. I like to think about my plays. Scales is definitely a thinking man's deck, I think. Alright. Four for the 1 ring. Okay, so they gain protection again. Good for you, opponent. And they take no damage anymore. Ballista still wins. Interestingly enough, I can... Their own Cauldron. So we have no creatures. We'll steal it. Yeah, they want to take the Haywire Might, but we're not gonna let them. Let's see what they want to target. Which means I can now just take their Cauldron. Which is like okay with me. Ballista. Huh. We're in the same boat here. That's 3 rings. Okay. Okay, opponent. Can we beat 3 rings, Cauldron? Maybe. Maybe. Ballista for 1. Okay. So, I mean, they have to block. See what we draw before I decide what I want to do. A Zabaz. This is probably good. I would have liked to land at some point, but So I think the line is attack with both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They get to cast Solitude and block. They gain 3. We have a ton of counters, which is fine. But then I think they don't gain any life because I will Haywire Might their Cauldron, force them. I'm just going to attack, let them Solitude. Oh yeah, I can Tamiyo's whatever they target, so then they have to chump block both or they lose. Oh, they're not blocking? They just dead? Oh, here. Okay. So I think they expect me... So they're already in blocks. I'm going to sacrifice this to here, I think. Can I just force a win? I can take out their Cauldron right now. Okay, yeah, that's the line. Take out their Cauldron. Modular onto my unblocked Ballista. They Solitude. They can't block it. Their hand would have to be Solitude, Solitude, white card for me to get any kind of punished by this. Okie dokie. Yes. Okay. I was thinking I wanted their Ballista to die, but that's okay. Fought through 3 rings in that match. That feels good. They drew tons of cards. It's probably a good matchup for us. Yeah, I probably should have let their Ballista die. I shouldn't have sacrificed it. I should have just let their Ballista die. And then we could have fought over the Ballista. We'll play first. This hand's a keep, I think. Mulligans to 5. 4. Are we up against Tron? Oh. 3. Feels like Tron. Or Dredge. 2 cards? Oh, jeez. Patient. Opponent mulligans down. I don't know what we're up against. I feel like the first 2 or 3 mulligans were aggressive enough to beat Tron that I think I should board like it's Tron. I'm on the draw. We'll do that. Do I board like this for Tron? Tamiyo's does not seem good against Tron, except to be a pitch card for Force of Vigor. Without it, I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 is probably enough. 1 ring I think is too slow against Tron. I think we're boarding like this. Hopefully they go, if they have like, turn one map, I have pick your poison. I don't. But I will keep this like gemstone, stirrings, cauldron on the draw. Okay, we'll put back forest. The stirrings can be a land too. Oh, it's not Tron. Is it rhinos? Nope. Is this Yawgmoth with ignoble? Ozolith is good. Oh, I should have stirrings for my for a saga first. Nonetheless, I still think that's my play. I have 2 lands. I'm going to take my 3rd land as an Inkmoth. I have 2nd Inkmoth. Okay, it wasn't punished. So we're up against Yogg. Vizier, that's rough. We're not really boarded for Yogg. Saga's okay. Is it just like Cauldron, Zabaz, put the counters on Inkmoth? Maybe possibly win the following turn? Or, Scales, Zabaz. Plan to block. Just hoping they don't have like Yogg or Cord. Just straight Yogg. This feels bad. Yeah. They just get to shoot my board. I think the only good thing I have is like top deck Ballista. Yep. Make another 1/1. Oh, put a -1 counter there to like make another 1/1, yeah. Okay. We're just going to game 3 pretty quick. We know what we're up against now, so pick your poisons, not great. When opponent mulligans, like, you could just run it back, and I mean, I think running it back is maybe okay. We're on the play, so we'll go down a cavern. Up that. Wondering is not great. Hangerback's absolutely terrible. Oh, Haywire Might. Maybe Welding Jar. Dismember can kill a turn 1 dork. Thinking of like some amount of Haywire Might for their Cauldron. Or Soul Guide. No, I think it's just Haywire Might. We'll play one Cauldron. This looks fine. Like, interacting with them, like, their primary artifact is Cauldron, and they only have a few of them. See, 2 lands, Stirrings, Bliss. This is a hand we will keep. Turn 1 Stirrings. Turn 2 Patchwork can beat down. If we can, like, Stirrings into a Cauldron, that would be pretty awesome. Ooh, a Needle. Oof. I feel like going turn 2 Patchwork into turn 3 Cauldron. Turn 3 Cauldron, hold up Tamiyo's with like Ballista under Patchwork. We'll keep their board clear enough. And then I can go get the Needle from the Saga. I think that's my plan. I think just like Needle now is not developing this game plan. The way I get really punished is if they play Haywire Might on turn 2 and take my Saga, but I think I'm willing to risk that. Puts card on top with their Surveil. Okay. Wall of Roots, okay. Young Wolf, alright. Would like more creatures too. Let's see, do we want to be in on this Patchwork? They can play Yogg next turn. I think being in on this Patchwork is... We gotta stick to the game plan. See if they force a Vigor here. They are gonna force a Vigor. I think, given this board state, and they threw away a Grist, I think given this board state, I have to keep my Cauldron around to threaten something big. And I have another Saga, but, I mean, theoretically, I should... It's going to be 2, 3. It's going to be a 4. It's going to be just shy of killing Yogg, but kind of just is what it is. They are not chumping. Just kind of scary. Which makes me think that they have the Yogg. Going turn 2 Wall of Roots into Young Wolf was pretty good. Dismember off the top would be good. Actually, just taking out the Wall of Roots is pretty enticing. Huh, they played Boseiju. That must have been probably their only land in hand for Yogg, is my guess. Nope. They can chord 2, 4, 5, 6. They can chord for 3 right now. Don't tell me a second Boseiju. Oh. They're chording for 3. Is this going to be Grist? Okay. Oh, Wreck Sage. That's right. Wreck Sage, wreck me. I mean... What am I hoping for? I just have to, like... Kill Wreck Sage. Have a 3-3. seems not so great. Yeah. Hopefully their last card is not Yogg, and maybe I draw something good. I just wanted the 2 power creature off their battlefield. Oh my god. You know, I just need another deck if you're listening. I think I hold this Cauldron up in case their last card is Yogg. That way I can at least take their Young Wolf and they can't loop it. Come on, opponent. Don't have the Yogg. Just a dork. A dork of sorts. And here's the Yogg. Okay. Well. Man. 2 chords, 2 walls. There's the Yogg. Okay. So this is now a staring contest. They get to, yeah, okay. I'm only taking their Young Wolf right now. They've realized that. Ravager or something? Ooh, might. That's not what the people asked for. Might just dies to Yogg. It does buff my patchwork though by 2. It's actually relevant. I think I'm into that. I need to pressure their life total right now. Okay. They're gonna draw a card? Oh, Arbor Elf. Yeah, okay. I mean, that stinks. Please draw hot garbage, opponent. Yeah. Man, that fetch line there was like clutch for that 1 draw. Okay. I don't think my Boseiju is getting better than a construct token. Wait, what? Oh boy. Oh no, they can pay. Okay. Wait. Oh, they probably had to do the walls before the... Dude, and they drew Fatal Push. Holy shnikes. Yeah. They can draw, like... They can draw several decent cards here. Oh, a bug. Okay. Opponent says bug. Yeah, that happens. Let's see. I will make a construct token. I just need to make more attackers, I think, here. Hopefully they don't have freaking... Proliferate. Ooh. What do they proliferate? Oh, my Saga. So I can only make one? Like... Can I still search? I do. Okay. Search for Zabaz. Destroy itself. Make these two fly. Probably. I could needle Yogg. No, I think just winning this turn. Giving them one more turn is bad. They're tapped out. They're at 5. I think this is correct. I can destroy Zabaz on itself. Echoing Deeps is good. Destroy target artifact. We will destroy this one. They need to like draw endurance, I think. Okay, here we go. So, do I let them try to draw? They get to draw 1. They get to draw 1. Or I can deny this draw. Deny them this draw, take their Young Wolf, and they only have 2 more draws. And they have to chump block both. We will do that. I would theoretically only need one of them to fly over. My Patchy. But I think this is probably better. Make my construct a 3/3. They really can't kill it with 2. Yes. We're going to eat their Young Wolf. They don't get to draw anything. Right? I denied their draw, correct? I think. Correct. Attack. They top deck. They do get to, yeah. 3, ooh. Okay. They get to draw 1, 2. Okay. Saga. Right. Alright, opponent. What is it? Jesus. Just draw lands, please. Okay. Taking my token to 1. Tap land, they're at 1. Yeah. Yay, beat Yogg. Kind of weird. You know, they had the bug. They probably should have been able to kill my Patchwork, but that's Moto sometimes. We've all been there. We've all misclicked. Up against Kihira. Probably Blue-White control or Omnath control. This hand is like so-so, but I think it's okay. I wish it had a. I wish it had a Saga. Start off on drum. They'd probably get a Surveil land or a Triumph. Okay. There's my Saga. Thank you. Thank you, deck. Deck listened. We're happy about that. We're going to play 2 creatures this turn. I think that if they play Teferi this next turn, we can hopefully... they may just go binding Teferi, but kind of is what it is. And I would rather them binding my Zabaz than my Ravager. Oh, Reprieve. Okay. Kind of stinks. Like to have 2 creatures on the board, especially if they go Teferi, bounce my Saga. But... Ooh, Gemstones. Interesting. There's Teferi. That's what I thought. Okay. They can either bounce my Zabaz, yeah. Okay. It's like weirdly okay, I think. Play my Ink Moth. Having Ballista and Cauldron seems nice. You have Subtlety? They know I have Ravager in hand too. Be interesting to see if they really want to Subtlety my Zabaz. They want to do it to try and, deny my Construct token, which is maybe good for them. Okay. Not overly concerned about Teferi. Maybe they have second Teferi. Yeah, or they'll have like Supreme Verdict at instant speed if they get a second Plains out here. Does 4-color Omnath play a Gemstone Caverns? I don't know. Okay. The One Ring. Okay. Okay. Well, let's make a guy. Is it make another guy, or do we just get like? Hopefully, we get to kill Teferi. I think we should. I don't think I'm making second construct. I'm gonna go get the Ozolith, I think. Could needle the One Ring. Probably needling the One Ring is fine with 2 Ravagers in my hand. They did have the subtlety. Okay. Like, that's fine. Evoke subtlety. Pitching subtlety. I think I top this. I think this is a great draw. Now being able to hopefully play Cauldron. Maybe I just do the Ballista thing now. Maybe they have Leyline Binding, but no, let's slow roll this. Let's just have them both attack Teferi. Get Teferi down and just see what they do. They let Teferi go. Okay. Another Teferi. Okay. Bounce my construct. Probably. Ooh, bounce. Oh yeah, bounce my needle. That's more like it. Okay. Yeah. Draw 2. Take their subtlety. Just gonna spread out them counters. They know about my Ravager. See what they want to do. Reprieve. Okay. I think it's still Ravager. Play my needle. They have another subtlety. The One Ring. Let's see. I don't know if I can kill them, but we're gonna just smack them. Yeah, I figured Solitude. Ooh. Pitching Supreme Verdict, interesting. They just gonna like 1-for-1 me here. I will put counters here. Okay. Down to 10. So they want to keep their Teferi around? Okay. I think I do this now. I have a read like they want to like instant speed. We're just going to get rid of Teferi. Lag. I'm lagging. Stop lagging. Oh, concession lag. Okay. Yeah, I feel like they maybe had like another Supreme Verdict in their hand or something like that, and that's why they pitched the first one, thinking I was gonna like preserve my counters, and that way they could like uptick Teferi, instant speed, Supreme Verdict. But we don't want that to happen. Control. Tamiyo seems fine. They probably have Leyline Binding and the Totem, Curse Totem. Just depends on how much of this we want. Extra Boseiju seems okay. So we take out a deeps. So we're on the draw. Jars stink. They have essentially all exile removal, which is why we remove Hangerback. One ring, perfectly fine in this matchup. Zabaz can be kind of like stale sometimes. Just questioning to myself if we need like the Force of Vigors. So if we just have Pick Your Poison, primarily it's like to deal with Totem, Leyline Binding. I actually think that we don't play the Force of Vigors in this matchup and we just do it like this. Because they really usually only have one artifact, and that's Cursed Totem. Double Gemstone hand. Don't do it. Don't do it, folks. Don't do it. You can exile this to itself. Don't put both on the battlefield and think you have 2 lands on turn 0 because they are legendary. Everybody who's played with multiple maybe has made that mistake before. I think this hand, though, is not good enough. Nah, maybe it can. Maybe it can catch up on the draw. I go turn 1. Like, this hand, like, thrives on the back of a Saga on turn 1. Like, if I don't hit Saga, this hand probably just crumbles. I think we'll keep for science. Okay, just say okay. Let this one resolve and then get rid of the other one. There you go. This hand could be a kind of sketchy, but we are like, quote, at parity on mana, or we are, oh my gosh. Well, people, sometimes you just get it. Is there ever a world where I don't Stirrings right now and hold up Tamiyo's on my Saga? Yeah, they play Wear Tear. I think we just make them think I have nothing, and maybe they don't play around it, but it would be great to, like, you know, have them use Wear Tear. Surveil that into their graveyard. So they have all 5. Mountain, plain, swamp, island, forest. Got it. Opponent has it. Oh boy. I said I wanted a Saga. Thank you, deck. We're just going to try and get maximum value out here. If they play Teferi, do I ever just Tamiyo's my Saga? Rather than make a token? No, I'd probably make a token. Just want to be mana efficient. Being able to go like make a token, play second Saga seems like pretty good. I don't think they play Dress Down. Maybe they play Explosives. This feels like a Teferi. Oh, Narset. Am I just going to get Days Undoinged? Excuse me. Is that their plan? Turn 3 Narset, turn 4 Days Undoing? Hopefully, we can just prevent this. Oh, Pick Your Poison. Yeah, that's a decent one. Hopefully they don't kill my token. They don't. Okay. See what we draw. Ooh, if they're waiting on upkeep. Okay. Make a Saga. It's a 3/3. But I can't Tamiyo's to get rid of Narset. which I think is wrong, especially because we have Second Saga. So maybe it's just a boss. Pithing Needle. I don't want to name the One Ring because I have that. They don't have a One Ring for Haywire Might. I think we're going to play Zabaz. Zabaz, Second Saga. They can make me sacrifice an enchantment, which is like stinks, but now do I Stirrings? Probably. Let's see what I get. Ravager, Saga. Maybe just get another Saga. Patchy, play Patchy this turn. Yeah, let's just get another Saga. Solitude. Uh-oh. Solitude, pitch Solitude on my construct. This is not going to work out for you, opponent. I think they do have Days Undoing in their hand, and that's like their plan. Hopefully. I think that was a good exchange for us. Solitude for our Tamios. Solitude, pitch Solitude nonetheless. Right? Yeah. So we know about Pick Your Poison and Kahira. Good. They could Supreme Verdict, which would stink, but we still have Saga plus Second Saga to rebuild. Maybe they're going to play the One Ring. Oh, thank you. Magnamone, thank you. Appreciate that. I think that's how you say your name. Sorry if I got it wrong. Alright, well. They are just 2 for 1ing me. Which is like, you know, stinks, but okay. Oh boy. I think it's just the second thing. Get in for 2. Thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Magnu. Tells me they probably don't have a sweeper if they wanted to just well, maybe they just want a 2 for 1 me. They're gonna make me sacrifice probably a enchantment here. Sacrifice an enchantment. Okay, so we will do this. Make a token. Do we want to sacrifice the one that's gonna go off? No, so we can make another token? No, I think we go with this. We have 3 mana next turn. No, we'll just have the opportunity to make more tokens. Binding. Yep. Okay. They have 2 cards in hand. We've got... Ooh, I like that. Is there a world where we just like make 1/1 Ballista? It would be sad if they like Teferi bounce this. think we're still just doing this. Get in for one. I could probably have shocked that in to bluff. Wear tear? Oh, solitude. Just hardcast. Okay. They're just trying to like pad their life total, maybe. Huh. I think I think I'm just gonna kill this solitude. We're gonna get Zabaz. Play Ballista. Cauldron. They have one card in hand. I think this is fine. I think we're just doing this. Doesn't really matter. We're just getting rid of their... We're just getting rid of their thing that gains them 3 life here. So hopefully next turn, see what they draw. Sacrifices an artifact. Okay, sacrifice my creature. What did you have in hand last turn? Stirring. Seems like a good one to lead on, I think. It's just like a counter spell? No? Patchwork, Ink Moth. Patchwork seems okay. It's kind of meh, honestly, but it's a creature. Or Ballista. I think Patchwork's probably the better creature, just having the ward on it, taxing their mana right now. Subtlety, okay. That's fine. Do we ever just, like... No, I think we have better creatures, so we'll just bottom that. We're going to take Zabaz. Hopefully opponent top decks like a land or something. Nope, they got something to do. 4. Oh, Lorien revealed. Okay, 5. Drawing 3, that's pretty good. They're blocking. Okay. Well, opponent, I'm going to make you sacrifice a creature with flying. Alright, that was it. 3-0. 3-0 so far. Feels good. Into our next match. Let's see. We're on the play. We'll take it. We'll keep this hand. This has lands and spells. You know, it doesn't do anything on turn 1, but we've got Sagas to make tokens. We've got Cauldron to imprint our Ballista and Walker too. See what we're up against. Let's see. We're not doing anything this turn. Spirebluff Canal. Ragavan? Is this gonna be? Yeah, it's gonna be Murktide. Decent hand against Murktide, honestly. They don't really interact with our Sagas too well. Oh, there's another Saga. Wow. Hopefully this Hengerback can face off against this Ragavan. They don't have 2 1-mana removal spells. I will trade. If they have another one, it's like okay-ish. Not the best, but not the worst either. Hopefully they kept 1 land, and we're hoping Ragavan would hit. DRC. Okie dokie. Patchwork's a good one. Do I ever just play Ballista and try to, get rid of this? Nah. I think we're just going to make a construct token. Next turn, play 2 2-drops. I think that's what I want to do. Okay. Keep a card on top. Expressive Iteration. So they get a 3/3 channeler. They put a Misty Rainforest into their graveyard. Maybe that's what they topped. I'm not quite sure. It's another Spirebluff Canal. That's a good one. Bobble's good. Namely, they don't have instant in their yard, which kind of makes their yard cauldron proof for the time being. Just 1 second. I have a call. I'm gonna mute myself. Be right back. And we're back with more coverage. So they have 1 mana up here. My hope kind of is that it's a removal spell instead of a it's probably like it could be easily be Bolt or something like that. In this matchup in game 1, I think we get an Ozolith. So I think it's hard for them to play around that. Patchwork. Stern Scolding. Oh, Bolt, my guy. Yeah, that kind of happens, I guess. Kind of stinks, but is what it is. I'm just happy enough to get this down. We're gonna just... yeah, our mana is kind of like in on... doing this. I think I just might like kill this DRC right now. Like, well, they can't really grow the DRC, which I think is actually like okay. They can have a big Murktide, but I can have a big board as well. And threatening like Patchwork underneath my Cauldron already, and having, you know, active Patchwork out with Saga and then potentially another Saga could be big game. And if they like want to heat my Patchwork, it, you know, I can just trade it for the DRC, which I would be like okay with actually. Do I take 3? I think I'm just taking another 3. No. I think just letting them surveil is bad for me. Like, they can just kill... I mean, they could, like, easily kill my Patchwork at any moment with Unholy Heat and get a free surveil out of it. So if this is, like... if they're going to play, like, a big Murktide or something, I'd rather do this. Where my Construct tokens have a potential to still race. Because as it stands, an 8/8 Murktide still taking 3 swings at me. Zabaz is a good one. I like, ooh. I think I'm going to sandbag this Echoing Deeps for a turn. Because I want to play my... I kind of want to play my Zabaz. See what they do here. I mean, instant speed, 1, 2. They could have a subtlety. Subtlety would be kind of bad. I think the onus is on them right now to interact and do things. They were maybe didn't want to subtlety this. Oh, just Ode of War on my Cauldron. Okay. Kind of seems okay. We're going to take away... let's take a creature, I guess. No, we'll take an instant sorcery away from you. And you have 4 types. And, like, I still have... you know, they're going to probably just counter my Cauldron, but I'll have Construct tokens that they have to deal with, so they have, like, 2 mana up. DRC. DRC shock. Interesting. Tishana's? Oh no, just Bolt. Okay. Oof. Ward 2. I can pay for Spell Pierce on my Cauldron on the way back down. Okay. They can kill my guy. I think I'm okay with just like playing around Spell Pierce right here. Maybe a Welding Jar for my person. Yeah, Zabaz should be good. Yeah, Welding Jar saves my creature in combat if I want. Playing around Spell Pierce. Yes, sirree. You do get to Surveil. They put one on top, which is somewhat frightening. Successfully played around Spell Pierce. They might be sad when they see I have another Saga. We're just going to swing with a Chunky Construct and see if they want to preserve their life total. They don't. Okay. Probably have like EI on top. Maybe they just get rid of their Fiery Islet right now. Yeah. EI is a way they can get back in. Surveil a Ragavan. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have made a... Interesting. They have 2 artifacts. They have a lot of each types. They have 3 instants and sorceries in the graveyard right now. So if they're like considering playing a Murktide, they have to be careful about their DRC becoming non-delirious. I think they have to be concerned about that. See what they do with their Preordain. They put a Scalding Tarn in the yard. Two top. Wow. Okay. Redraw? No. Here comes a Murktide. Which... Okay, Murktide. I think they're thinking of how big they can make it. 1, 2, 3, 4. They delve 5 cards. They make it a 7/7. Not as chunky as they want it to be, I'm sure. I will take 3. And you're going to have to chump block with that Murktide. I think. Well... They could have a removal spell, but it's like kind of okay. I only have 1 with an activated ability in my yard. Maybe it's okay to just take it. They have 4 types in their yard, so Unholy Heat is still on. So I'm going to make this a 7/7 right now. And okay, Unholy Heat's not going to kill my construct. Okay. We're just going to make my construct a big boy. Play the Nexus now. Don't hold it for information because I can make this easily a huge creature. They have to chump. They're going to take 1 here. Okay. They're thinking of like bolting or something. And I'm holding up 1 mana now. I didn't need to make the Inkmoth Delirious, and I'm thinking, could I have taken them off of sorceries? Probably. To only let them have 4 types, so I could block Ragavan, or DRC, and block DRC and take Delirium away. Sideboard, kind of like rough sideboard stuff here. Sure. They probably have Cursed Totems. I can actually take some Stirrings out in this matchup. Do I board them all out? Needle like gets EE. Maybe it's just like this. I'm on the draw, so we leave in Caverns. Dismember, like, do we not bring in Dismember? No. I mean, it's okay for a turn 1 Ragavan or a DRC, I suppose, but would I rather lose to, like, I think they're 1 of EE, or 1 or 2 of EE versus, like, Brotherhood's End. Okie dokie. They mulliganed. I think I have to take a mulligan. I don't think this hand does enough. This hand is great. I wish this was my 7 so bad. I think we put back the Pick Your Poison. Well, oh yeah, Pick Your Poison is for Murktide. It gets rid of Murktide. I was like kind of thinking it was only like, what's it called? Cursed Totem. We're going to keep this hand. We put back the One Ring. I feel like this is like I feel like you do not put back the One Ring. On the draw, do we just try to like grab a land? Like go turn 1 Scales? Well, then that feels like the ring is like the bad keep. Like if we're keeping 3 lands, we keep the ring. Hangerback's good, even on the draw, like against, or on, it's better on the play against Ragavan, but making like 2/2/2s is better. This is tough. This is obviously a keep, but I think I'm putting back. I get greedy and put back land. I think that's what we're doing. I think this is greedy to keep the One Ring, but I think like I'm on the draw on a mulligan. I think I have to like just hope to top. I mean, I have to top deck like 3 or 4 draws to it, to 2 lands. Seems okay. There's one of them. See if they Spell Pierce my Scales. They are. That's a Spell Pierce that's not hitting my One Ring. So, you know what? We will take it. And then getting, thank goodness. And like, We may get like Blood Mooned, but kind of is what it is. They have Counterspell up right now. Ooh. Do I just like... I think I play my Walker into Counterspell because I have the One Ring, so if I'm just going 1-for-1 and then they don't have any more counter magic, oh, it got yelled at. But next turn I can at least like go Forest, make a Saga token. This is probably good for them, like fueling their graveyard. They're probably... Oh, another Spell Pierce? Okay. They might be hoping for like a Murky Boy. EI? Yeah. Or maybe they're digging for lands now and they just have interaction. Excuse me. There's the land. Ravager's good. We're just gonna, make them beat a Saga. Notably, we can, if they don't like do anything horrendous here, we can go get a... Maybe they can't play Blood Moon, maybe. They have one island. Maybe they have an island in hand too. They're gonna like fetch island, get island, play Blood Moon. We're on 2 lands, but we have like 2 forests, which is good. So maybe it disincentivizes them playing it. Murktide, maybe. They're probably maybe hoping for a big Murktide. Okay. Well, it's what we came here to do. Now, question is, are we just like... I think we gotta just pick your poison this Murktide right now, unfortunately. Well, I can pick your poison. I can like, yeah, make a Saga token. Get a Springleaf Drum. Still get Springleaf Drum. Yeah, they might Unholy Heat it. Okay. Like, it's kind of fine. I'm going to get Springleaf Drum. We have 3 pseudo lands. Green. Gurn. Sacrifice. I think that was a good exchange. Hopefully we draw land. And they've already used some counter magic. We got the land. Are they sitting on a counterspell? I feel like playing like Ravager EE this turn, or Ravager Needle this turn, like incentivizes a counterspell if they have one. They don't have one. Probably just engineered explosives. And if they have like... It's either that or Flooded Strand, and I think this is like the better one to name. What's in their hand? They're just like Brotherhood's End, maybe? Oh. Draw a card. Tamios, that would have been a good one. Okay. 4-0. Okay, I have to run to the bathroom like super fast, and I will be right back. Okay. And we are at it. Let's we're 4-0. Let's play for their 5-0. Have fun, play hard. Name of the game. Let's do it. Deck has felt great so far. I don't think I have like much other to say than that. Like I think this is the list I'll be playing at least for the foreseeable future. I feel like I'm boarding out Hangerback Walker so often. I think it's still worth a slot because they're the matches where like you can just pump it to make a ton of like worth a ton of counters with like Ravager and just a ton of tokens is still I think something worth a slot at least. Maybe not like the 4 of it was even a year ago. I mean, 6 months ago. Well, yeah, I don't know when when did Cauldron come out. So I feel like once that like started vying for slots in the One Ring, so maybe like 6 months to a year ago, almost. I think that was like the time frame when we got like Lord of the Rings plus the which set was this? Wilds of Eldraine. I think they kind of tipped us into this. Pick your poison. Definitely maybe don't leave the house without those anymore. Had a superb showing there against Murktide. 7/7 Murktide is difficult for us to take down and beat. But a 1-mana answer when they also have to answer your saga or your tokens seems like that was great. Not just good, but that was great. We are in the queue here. Just waiting. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you. Appreciate it. Can find me on YouTube. Same name. Alright. Against Jegantha. So we're going to keep this hand. Again, it's going to be Zoo, Shadow, less like Tron, or less likely maybe a Shadow. But I feel like Zoo, Shadow, and Prowess are the ones that come to mind. Let's see if we don't get Spell Pierced. Okay. Huh. Not what I was expecting. Oh, is this like Red-Green Storm? Maybe? They're going to play maybe the Anarchomancer here? Okay. Double Channeler. Well, opponent, I got some news for you. Oh boy. We're gonna be trading here. Ping. Ping. Now if they have a breach, they're kind of like double Channeler Bobble playing us offline. Let's see what they want to do. Not much. Okay. I think we're just playing our Ink Moth. Maybe it's just like trying to think of how to sequence this. Can go Scales. No, we would have to we'd have to make it a 2/2 Ravager, but that's like kind of okay. Or just make a Saga token. No, I think a 2/2 Ravager's like... Or do I just... Do I just make a Scales next turn, have 4 mana up to play these two? No, I can If they kill my Ravager, they kill my Ravager. No, I don't want that. Let's just play Scales. They might be able to go off here, but we'll see. Okay, so yeah, it looks like red-green Storm. Could be difficult. Let's see what they have. My hope is that they just try to make a big questing druid. Okay. Big questing boy. They look at their own top card. Yep, figured it was going to be Morphos. Okay. Okay. Them tapping out's a good thing. Okay, Swift Spear. If we get the Ozolith, can we win with Nexus? I think so, because we have Springleaf Drum. They have one card in hand. This seems winnable. If we have a... We do have a land. Okay. I think we get the Ozolith. I think we play our... Yeah, this should be good. Ravager's Chonky Boy, we don't need that. We just, Stirrings for... Another Ravager's probably fine. But I think we got it. Oh yeah, this is super lethal. Yes, okay. Alright, that was a good showing. They have a lot of 1-drops, so do we. That's not going to do anything. I think we want to dismember the Anarchomancer, or maybe a early, what's it called? Early, DRC. Pick your poison. Tamios could be okay. Oh, Soul Guide. Yeah, they're a graveyard deck. Chalice, they have a lot of 1s, but they have a lot of 2 manas, I think. They have a ton of 1-drops, though. Does this just stop their deck? Maybe on the play I could bring them in. I expect probably some number of Force of Vigor from them. Pick your poison. They could have a Cursed Totem, DRC, Alpine Moon. The One Ring. I don't think they win at instant speed, which this can buy me a turn, but we may not get to that turn. Needle seems less necessary. Stirring's probably unnecessary because we're not like really digging for a super like hate piece. Cauldron seems great. 2 Hangerback or 2 One Ring? Trim on a Zabaz. Trim a Hangerback. I think this is fine. Do I need the Tamios? What would I play them? What do I want for them? Zabaz? Do I ever want a needle for EE? Probably not. I think this is fine. Soul Guide. Great. 2 pick your poisons. Dismember. This hand is all interaction, but I think we'll keep it. Maybe we can, like, draw some number of... Swift Spear. Huh. Okay. Do we dismember a Swift Spear? Maybe. Jesus. I think we're dismembering the Swift Spear. It can do a lot of damage. And it'll hopefully make like a DRC Delirious, but next turn we can go like pick your poison. They go like, oh, another Swift Spear. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Okay. They chose Wooded Foothills. Wait, what did they put in their hand? Non-land, so they got a Metamorphose. Okay. Another land is good. It's probably... Is it just Ozolith Soul Guide this turn? Yeah. We'll try to keep him off Delirium, I suppose, for a little bit at least. Alright, deck, we need some creatures now, please. Or a Saga. Saga would have been good already, but I'll take that. I think I play Chalice on the play. There's the Anarchomancer. I only have 1 Dismember. I'm taking 2. I need a creature. There's a creature. No. Seek the Beast, okay. What do they get? Bolt. Underworld Breach. So they bolt my Ravager. Oh, they just play the Beast, okay. And then bolt my Ravager. Oh. I mean, if they have another bolt or whatever, so be it. Okay, I get hit for 5. I I need like, oh boy, Underworld Breach. They don't have Bobble. They've already played land this turn. There's the Bobble. So when they crack it to look at a library is now I do this. Okay, they get to know my top card. They draw a card. I draw a land. Probably not what we needed. All right. Have to hope they have nothing. Probably harvest for a non-land. Morphos, okay. So that's gonna grow. Okay. One more spell and I'm dead, definitively. Okay. Alright, Chalice. I think I'll play it on the play. Pick Your Poison seemed kind of meh. Let's play one Pick Your Poison. Tamiyo seems okay if I want to save something. They're a very aggressive deck. Look at Pithing Needle Bobble. Kind of funny. Do I want Stirrings over anything? Probably not. I think I play the Hanger back if I'm bringing in the Chalice of the Voids, going down on my 1-drops. And just have to sequence properly, I guess. Give me a hand. This is a hand. We'll keep. I think it might be hard for them, hopefully, to interact with Patchwork and Chalice. I draw 1-drops, I draw 1-drops. Hopefully I can draw like Cauldron or something. They mulligan to 5. Forest, go. Play my Welding Jar next turn before my Chalice. Which kind of stinks. Kind of like they don't have a 1-drop. Scary. So then there's a ooh, Saga's a good one. Do I play my Chalice now? Or do I wait 1 turn? Play like Patchwork, Welding Jar? I think if they had no 1-drop there, I can afford to, because I think they probably have, what's it called? I think they have Like Seek the Beast or something like that. Let's see. Okay. Maybe they have like Alpine Moon turn 2, but kind of stinks, but whatever. Shock, okay. They probably want to end of turn Seek the Beast, is my guess. I'm giving up a Saga token here, which actually I need a creature to be not bad. Okay, that's like alright. Chalice on 1. Boseiju, attack. They probably want to Seek the Beast here is my guess. Yeah, they're going to have to like... Oh, 2 1-drops and pick your poison. Thank you, opponent. I think because they mulliganed to 5, they felt like they were down on cards. They were on the draw, though, but they were down enough probably that they had to hold that up if they have a pick your poison in their hand to like not get rid of my Saga this turn. See, are they just going to play like Questing Druid? Yeah. Turn 3, no third land for my opponent. Probably feels bad for them. Just thinking of being mana efficient, dismembering that, but oh, another one is good. Probably just go make a Saga token. Get another big attacker. Can either grab Zabaz, Soul Guide, Ozolith. Ozolith is probably good if they ever somehow kill my Patchwork. I don't think I have to be worried about like Underworld Breach too badly right now. Yeah, I think Ozolith is fine. Make another Saga. Cast Jar. I'm going to threaten lethal next turn. Hindsight, I should have just dismembered this Questing Druid because it can get pretty big, but we'll see. Only being on 2 lands last turn, probably 2 lands this turn. They could have Manamorphose though and make it pretty big. Okay, they drew land for turn. Well, there's Morphos. Okay, it's a 2/2. We just have to hope they can't make it a 6. I mean, they'd still chump block, but it's like... Ren's Resolve. Top 2. I just don't know which ones play till end of turn. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. Okay. So they can play these until the end of their next turn, which is Mire and Pick Your Poison. Yeah, they'd probably have like 3 or 4 probably 4 Pick Your Poisons in the board. So Chalice was like the call. Because that's at least 2 Pick Your Poisons we dodged this game. I think that's a Chalice check. All right. 5-0. Love to see it. Let's do it. Oh, I want that on my let's see. We went lost, dropped 2 games. That's okay. Can't remember how to take a screenshot because we're gonna paste this. Thank you everybody I'm just figuring this out. I'm still new to this. What is it? Oh boy. That's not what I wanted. Oh boy. Get rid of all this. I don't need that. That is it. Windows Shift S. Okay. Just want a picture of our 5.0 materials. Thank you. So we'll go back and post this in here, and we'll post that screenshot. I'll put this on. I'll just put this list and like the link maybe to the video in the Scales Discord. This was great. Had a lot of fun playing this. I think that's maybe my first 5.0 of the season, or my second with Scales. Like I said in the beginning, this is what I want to be playing for the foreseeable future. I was questioning Echoing Deeps for a while, playing Blinkmoth over it, but there's some merit to Blinkmoth being a manland, but this just being extra sagas, opponents can't always beat it. You can just overwhelm them, which is awesome. So that's it for me today. Thank you all for joining me. If you're on YouTube, thanks for watching. And that's it. Any questions, leave comments on YouTube. I'll find them. And other than that, go get them, Scales players. Remember, everybody, have fun, respect each other. But the motto of this stream, have fun, play hard. That's always what we're here to do. That's what we did today. It paid off. Thank you, guys. Come again. See you later.